Alright, so the other two devs have decided to give us a update specifically on the stages. I saw this announcement on Saturday, right? And I was gonna check it later, right? And yeah, here I am. I was busy with all that stuff, but yeah, let's check it out. Uh, a new post is up on our SSF2 website, covering some of the stage updates we've shown off on this Twitter. Head on over to the link below to catch the latest news on the creation of these stages. Alright, let's take a look at these. Nice. Nice compilation you got here. Alright. If you checked out our social channels, chances, also shout out to Steven, making this. Chances are you've seen what we're up to in this stage department. In this article, I, Steven, am joined by fellow SSF2 artists Curstar and Turo to cover the topic of stages. Alright. We'll cover some of the stages that have received significant improvements in this development phase. Talking about inspirations and trying to thought behind the upgrades. Okay, let me zoom this in. Get a better format for y'all and the video itself. Okay. Alright. Island Skies. Island Skies takes place far above the world of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This was one of the first stage updates we tackled, as we really wanted to create custom graphics for the background. Let's take a look at the befores and afters. Okay. So the before. It's the latest point. Alright. Light world before. And dark world before. Yes. Now, Light World is the new version, looking nice, and you have the Dark World. Amazing. We all have different statues for each and every one of them, and everything else, especially especially everything else. Okay, right. Curse Star, shout out. This was a huge challenge for us, but seeing Steven's new background for it totally inspired me to work on a revamp for this stage. Oh, nice. Particularly bringing many elements of Link to the Past's overworld to this stage, such as Kakariko's weather vane or the pillars seen in the Great Swamp. Okay. I see. Alright. While Link to the Past was a huge source of inspiration, many of the new visuals were actually made around a link between worlds graphics, which actually gave us free renditions of many of the sprite-only elements from the SNES title. Great care was given to the Dark World variant now. As you will see, the tree actually gets a face in this place, just like in the Dark World. Don't worry. This one doesn't spew bombs. Oh, I see the face. Nice touch. This rooster compass. Nice pics. Okay, that's a water vane, yeah. A cute water vane greets fighters warmly on the stage. There doesn't appear to be much window. It's all good. When working on stages, I try to design them starting with a unique key phase in mind. The key phase for this particular stage was the Hyrule Fantasy, meaning that I wanted to include many specific details of the overworld map of A Link to the Past that would remind players of their adventures in this version of Hyrule. I kind of like, I like the kind of stages where you could easily see stories take place by creating interesting matchups. So it was really fun to recreate the adventurous spirit of the game it's based on. Uh, mind you of this, many specific details. This is very important, especially when we're getting to the other stages such as Sky Sanctuary Zone, especially. All right, got some gargoyles here. Another Meta Knight's alternative costume, bro. Dude, their alternative costumes, they keep getting better, bro. I love the devs' ideas for these alternative costumes. And we got a gargoyle here. So look, it looks like it's guarding something or something of its sort with a trench. In a way, it's a great likeness. You're telling me. Island Skies was one of the first stage upgrades we did in this development phase, and it inspired us to carry out more changes across the board. One thing I really wanted to accomplish is making a Dark World background feel unique. I like what I'm seeing so far. Both the visuals for the Light World and Dark World have been touched up fully. In addition, 4 background cameos were added, including Ganon's bat form, and Witch Irene from A Link Between Worlds. Okay. Did you know Irene was inspired by an apprentice witch from the GBA remake of A Link to the Past? I had no idea. It's fun to include tons of characters this way. Alright, Twilight Town, let's go, baby! The goats. Probably one of the earliest stages that's probably going to be discussed here. I don't think there's any other besides Twilight Town, for sure. Twilight Town is the starting world from Kingdom Hearts 2. Also, fun facts: it also made its first ever appearance in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Yeah, it is very lovely. See, it's pretty famous for its laid-back atmosphere, largely due to comfy glowing hue of the sky. Yep, the classic. Yep, the beta classic. And the after, holy shit, dude! Oh, look at this, bro. So the clock tower itself changed significantly. I believe it feels like we've had this background in it before for almost a decade. Prior to beta. And here's the after. Bro, we got the mountains, we got the clocks, bro, the bells, everything about it. Who knows? Maybe like Roxas and his friends, his past friends and his other friends, probably appear on the clock tower, just enjoying their sea salty ice creams and all that stuff. You got the platforms in here, you got the buildings. There's Roxas' room over there. Looking nice, yep. If you could tell that, yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 2. So I know a lot of these cameos for the most part. That's why I'm talking about it. My favorite. Yeah. One of our biggest goals with this stage was to make the buildings more detailed and pulled closer to Kingdom Hearts 2's visuals. You may notice that each building now resembles different buildings found in Twilight Town, such as the accessory shop. Oh yeah. You also notice that the stage has received a few updates to its layout. When updating the stage, we also want to smooth out some of the bumps of the layout for a better flow throughout the stage. I see. And that platform. A new kind of Heartless? More like a Heartless of the past. This is like a veteran Heartless, but from a different universe. It may be a challenge to you, but you can fight through. One of the elements I really want to include is a train that rides through Twilight Town. Within Twilight Town, I tried to make the stage actually feel like a town people could live in. Most stages feel appropriately chaotic for a Smash match, But with Twilight Town, we went to instead evoke the feeling my design key phrase. Lazy afternoons. As a result, it has a different vibe than many other Smash games, or Smash stages, I think. Okay. More visual details, or the struggle posts. Got the plants. Got the platforms, the walls, everything here. Very nice. The afternoon streets. Let's see. The prominence of the tram track, although already a staple feature of Twilight Town in its origin game, in the background was meant to harken back to the entrance of Disneyland, Florida, which likewise featured a prominent station near its entrance. Okay. Oh, I see the station logo, or the wording. Cool. That is nice. You'll probably see the whole words if you just zoom in. If you just zoom into the picture itself, just to see the whole wording of station on your own time. We'll do to mode 7 and all that. Yeah. Okay. Final Valley. All right. Final Valley Day. Okay, let's assume nothing. Maybe a little. I guess like a little details haven't changed. And Storm. Ooh, Storm feature looks nice. Back when Final Valley was in development, we had trouble deciding between daytime or stormy as its weather. With this update, we've decided to include the stormy variant as an alternative appearance for the stage. The stage itself has not changed much, but we have polished the coloring of the stage some, just like how they showed it over at their Twitter posts. See, for the daytime version, we actually modeled its new colors to be as close as possible as how it looked like in the anime, with yellow to green rock formations. The new stormy variant has a very unique look, very dark and gloomy lighting. Now you can recreate that feeling watching Naruto AMV. Naruto AMVs, that's a sad music when playing on the stage. I die so young. I have no idea if the lyrics are like that, but yeah. Shout out Linkin Park, bruh. Down the line, we want to look into making it rain constantly on the storm variant of the stage. Okay, Yoshi's Island. Oh, just the island. The background for the island. All right, before looking having like the SNES-esque appearance, and the new how times have changed. Beautiful. Turbo, shout out Turbo. The creation of the stage stood as a challenge of its own, as the foreground is a floating section. The main stage is actually compiled of 3 different levels from the initial game, bringing in details from each respected area. The background was a ton of fun to recreate from the original game's opening scene. I made sure to include all the core details of the island. In my head, I wanted it to feel almost as if it were a whole explorable level. The retexturing was also a bit of a challenge, as I wanted to keep that original crayon-like feel, but freshened up a bit. Y'all done a significant job, bro. I wonder how many months this all took. Clock Town. Holy shit. Oh my god. You haven't seen the whole thing. This is good. This is. I feel like with this image itself, this is all we need. in my honest opinion. Once again, like y'all have given us so much throughout the years. Okay, which one will meet a terrible fate? Light versus dark. You got the clock in the background, yeah. The mountains, scaled mountains. Retextured plant, revamped, everything is revamped, bro. The wood actually looking like realistic wood. A very high textured scale. Amazing. Clocktown is the central hub of Termina, where the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask takes place. Within our team, Majora's Mask is a universal favorite. So it was really exciting for us that we were able to draw the stage a bit closer to the game of origin and include more background details. The moon! New moon! Good morning, sunshine. Oh my. This was a very difficult stage to get right, as we had to keep the 3-day cycle of the background in mind. I loved all the hard work Turbo put into spriting the stage, and I wanted to try out a very great and detailed day-to-night transition that'll surely stun anyone playing the game, as I worked on polishing the coloring of the stage. Okay. Tingle! Revenge Tingle! Hello there, fairy boy! Alright, clock down. Cycles for 3 days. Each with different elements and events in the background. At the time of writing, these aren't quite finalized yet, though. The images seen in the article therefore represent the stage as it currently exists in the developer build. Okay. The same thing can also be said for all of the other stages. Everything here is just a work in progress. Keep that in mind. Alright, Yoshi's story. Oh shit, I wasn't ready for Yoshi's story. Well then. Old. Oh boy. New. Yo! Almost looking close to Melee, but in its own way. What did it say, ultimate? Probably ultimate, but you know. We are really in the books now, folks. You know, I was curious. I was expecting this, not expecting. I was thinking that Fox was in the old background, no, in this old picture over here compared to the new one. Seeing if he's like resprited, such as Falco over there. All right, this was a collaborative effort between Turbo and me, as I took care of the wallpaper on the back, and Turbo took care of the updating the playable area. It was fun giving fabric textures to every single detail. Got the islands there. Woolly. Yeah, crafted. The temple. Oh man, I'm rubbing my hands, bro. I am rubbing my hands. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, not Twilight Town. No, temple. One of the oldest ones out there. I'll stop comparing though. I really don't care for the most part. The old and the new. God damn, bro! Look at the grass, bro. Oh, the side of the grass, you know, like the the grassy terrains and all that. The grassy terrains is the first thing I glance my eyes on. Holy shit! It just keeps getting better. Look at the shadow details on the platforms. Oh, on the top right, bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh. fucking gorgeous. When going into this beast of a stage, you're telling me it was treated as the ultimate Spiders Challenge. Being one of the most iconic smash stages of all time, I made sure to include every detail I possibly could. The result, possibly taking the longest time of any stage I put my hands on. There are also details included that only appeared in the older Smash titles, which, if you think about it, is very in line with how the entirety of SSF2 is designed. Bro. Leaves on the vine. Bowser's Castle. Oh, buddy. If you've been catching up, or if you've been caught up on the SSF2 developers, even if you haven't followed the Smash Flash devs Twitter, I highly suggest you should. You really should. You don't want to miss out on this stuff. Bowser's Castle's old and the new. Look at this, bro. Now that's a castle, bro. Revamped. From the grounds below and all that. God damn. An iconic location of the Mario games and one of the more well-known SSF2 original stages. Bowser's humble abode features the nearly same layout as before, but is visually redesigned from the ground up. The Forbidden Soup. Campbell's ain't got nothing on this. We talked a lot about which version of Bowser's Castle we wanted to base the stage redesign on. Eventually, we decided Bowser's Castle was a unique case where we could create sort of an amalgamation of different interpretations of the castle to create a version unique to SSF2. One of the things I was most excited to include were the Bowser statues, inspired by Chaos Castle from Mario Party 10. Fun fact, 3 versions of the lava were finished before landing on our final products. We take our lava very seriously. I can see it. Nothing quite says wealth like having a couple of lavishly detailed statues of yourself. And now, let's take a closer look at something else we've shown a few times. I assume it's probably the Legend of Zelda stage or something. Palace of Twilight. Yep, here we go. Most likely. Deep within the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, Twilight Realm lies this beautiful palace. Link and Midna fight to help the Twily? How do you say it? Or Twilight? Or Twily race restore order to this realm and defeat the usurper King Zant. The stage is completely new to the upcoming update. Yeah. Damn, son. This the, what is that the king right there? Probably. Definitely a competitive stage here. Great aesthetics, bro. Everything, yeah. And there's him. And the stage changes. You're gonna have to play with has on or off. Oh, no. This is like it has his on stage right here. Alright, more detail. Okay, yeah. The changing stage hazards. Nice. Let's see, and there are more variations possible in the game. Cool. Lots of news on stages from the Legend of Zelda, huh? Well, what can I say? I like the Zelda games a lot. As we had already included a lot of stages based on more classic Zelda titles. I wanted to include more recent, relatively speaking, representation. The stage design was created by longtime members, I say LOZ or IOZ and Arica, with pixel art and coding handled by me and Zero and Sandy, respectively. The stage's platforms and pillars move and shift as you fight. Stay on your toes and adapt accordingly. Usurper King, biding his time. You will be defeated. This rounds out today's blog on stage improvements. Many more improvements and changes are included in the upcoming update, such as the Hidden Leaf Village and the stage that Goku was on. But these were stages we felt really excited to talk about. We once again really want to thank everyone for your continued patience as we work towards releasing the next update. Well said, once again. I love posts like these, bro. I love seeing game developers improve and, change things over time, especially visualize. So yeah, that's honestly all I have. I love everything I've seen so far. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this, and I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, and remember, epic smashing. Okay, so I see some I see some dev replies. For those who have posted on under posts, we're gonna be reading these out. It all looks great, but when though? Feels like we're holding out longer than we did between 0.9 and beta. Well, I will say this, right? Listen, times change, right? And I'd say, especially for someone as myself who's followed the Super Smash Bros. Series since 2006, being its debut. I will say, like, yeah, there are other games, other things to do out there, but what I highly suggest is that you take time off and find something else to do, rather than to just wait, or for the most part, those who complain about waiting for the next update, because these things happen over time. They'll people will definitely say the same thing, like, yeah, when is this update? It's been so long. Sometimes projects, succeed. They pass, they give updates. Sometimes projects are just discontinued without ever saying anything. For the most part, it is what it is, and yeah, sometimes you just gotta move on. I'm just saying. See, unfortunately, that is more or less the truth. In the earliest we went over why that is, but the long and short of it is that we have to do more for this update than less free time. And also, while that is also being said, right, you most likely won't see like a major update overhaul. For example, say devs are going to be going into like 1.4 and say that 1.4 is going to be the last major overhaul before we release the official game. Like, you won't be seeing, it's like you will not be seeing a Resprite Lloyd until the full version, and we are going to work hard day in and day out until it looks just like the vision that we want it to have. That could be like full movements, and especially like showing like the characters talking, especially like when they say a quote. Want to make sure that it looks good, looks successful, Possibility 60 FPS. Stuff like that. It'll take years, but it'll definitely be worth it when it's done. All right, next one. No info for Hidden Leaf Village, but where is Itachi Uchiha? The Itachi cameo has been removed from Konoha since the stage's redesign. We felt it was unfitting. That could be a possibility, but you know, to each his own. Alright then.